Renewal and Unity, 52. Spiritual Mechanisms for a New Existential Dimension. By Abdel Moumin, Ibrahim, Ahmed. If human consciousness is undergoing a profound transformation, then the very instruments through which we receive knowledge and experience may also require development. From this perspective arises the necessity of creating new spiritual mechanisms, a kind of laboratory that prepares the human being to receive communication from the spiritual world while observing such phenomena through scientific inquiry. The challenge lies in designing such a mechanism, establishing such a laboratory, and developing methods to regulate both its operation and its results. This envisioned laboratory would stand at the intersection of multiple disciplines: psychology, parapsychology, metaphysics, neuroscience, brain science, and the study of the generation and transmission of thought. The instrument sought in this vision would be one capable of translating thoughts into images and inner feelings into perceptible forms, even if only symbolic or imaginative. What truly occurs within a spiritual medium? Connecting the medium to technologies capable of translating what is received into visual and auditory forms would represent the opening of an entirely new existential dimension. This journey does not end within the shell of any single religion regarded as a closed system. Rather, it may lead toward a broader horizon of unity, one that encourages mutual understanding among religions instead of division. Such a comprehensive foundation would gather a rich body of spiritual experiences capable of enriching this spiritual laboratory and advancing its methods and instruments. Within this framework emerges the aspiration to expand the tent of Islam and the tent of Christianity toward higher levels of unification, until they become inclusive enough to embrace all religions as one great tent of mutual recognition and dialogue. The purpose is to establish a broad foundation for a healthy, flourishing, and universal spirituality. The kingdom of heaven, the paradise of God, is first established within the human person, in the mind and in the heart. Let us return to the beginning. The journey from the world of the fall to the kingdom of heaven is not merely a poetic metaphor but a comprehensive vision of human existence. It begins with recognizing the limitations of the material world and with the awareness that the human being is always in a state of becoming. It then extends to the power of the word and of faith, to the purification of lineage and memory through the continual refinement of faith and education from generation to generation, to history itself, transforming it into a movement of growth and development, and finally to religion, so that it becomes reason, love, and lived experience. For example, the New Age movement claims numerous mechanisms for communicating with the spirit world, such as channeling, mediumship, meditation, automatic writing, dream work, divination, energy practices, and altered states of consciousness. Whether these methods genuinely establish contact with independent spiritual entities depends on one's philosophical, scientific, or religious framework. New Age practitioners often regard them as authentic means of spiritual communication. Anyhow, mainstream science has not validated those claims, and many traditional religions either reject or tightly restrict such practices. Ultimately, the future is unfolding a spiritual wonderful reality. The human being is not merely the child of a passing moment, nor the prisoner of a temporary place. Humanity exists between two worlds. The present is not a final destination, but a passage. What endures after everything else has passed is neither outward form, nor argument, nor conflict, but love. The past is love, the future is love, and what ultimately remains of every human being is the living legacy they leave behind and the descendants born through love. Ibn Arabi says in his famous poem, "I follow the religion of love, wherever its caravans may turn. Love is my religion and my faith."